Most people look at a desktop computer and imagine a massive tower taking up half the floor space, but this little box completely flips that script. It is honestly shocking how small this thing is. You could practically hide it behind a monitor or tuck it into a drawer, yet it manages to house a 6-core processor that handles daily office work without breaking a sweat. It is one of those devices that makes you wonder why we ever needed those giant, clunky cases in the first place. Now, because this is a renewed unit, there is always that slight hesitation about what you are actually getting. But once you pull it out of the box, it feels solid. Sure, you might spot a tiny scuff or a faint scratch on the chassis if you look really closely, but that is just part of the deal with these refurbished machines. The trade-off is that you get a fully capable Windows 11 Pro machine for a fraction of what a brand new equivalent would cost. Performance-wise, the i5-8500T inside is a smart choice. It is not going to win any awards for heavy-duty video editing or high-end gaming, but for multitasking, web browsing, and running standard business software, it is snappy. The 16 gigabytes of RAM is the real hero here. It gives the system enough breathing room to keep a dozen browser tabs open while you have a spreadsheet and a video call running in the background. Everything feels responsive, and the NVMe SSD ensures that boot times are practically non-existent. You hit the power button, and you are ready to work before you have even settled into your chair. What stands out, though, is the connectivity. Even with such a compact footprint, it still manages to pack in enough ports to run a dual-monitor setup, which is a massive win for productivity. You have got your HDMI and DisplayPort options right there, plus enough USB ports to handle a keyboard, mouse, and a few external drives without needing a messy hub. If there is a downside, it is the integrated graphics. You are definitely not buying this to play the latest titles, and the fan can get a little audible when the processor is pushed hard. It is not a jet engine by any means, but you will notice it in a dead quiet room. Also, the storage is a bit on the modest side at 250 gigabytes. It is plenty for documents and apps, but if you have a massive library of photos or videos, you are going to need an external drive pretty quickly. Still, for someone who needs a reliable, space-saving workstation that just works, this is a fantastic value. It is not trying to be a flashy centerpiece for a gaming setup, but as a functional, efficient tool for getting things done, it hits the mark perfectly. It is a sensible, no-nonsense machine that proves you do not need a massive footprint to get a serious amount of work finished.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.